everybody, this is Alchemist2 and I'm back again with another series review. I just recently watched MLP FIM, the Cutie Remark, and from the very first two-part episode, which was the Cutie map, I think. Not the Cutie map, but when we were introduced to Starlight Glimmer, we get to see how much more powerful she is as an entity versus Twilight Sparkle, and even Twilight recognizes her as a foe, and a formidable one at that. It's very tragic to see Starlight's past, and just it really breaks your heart as a viewer. And this is the episode, I think, that revealed the true potential of Queen Chrysalis and King Sombra, and just seeing them live up to their true villainy was really something to behold. And it was spectacular at that. It was just extraordinary. And I thought it was stellar. I loved every minute of it. And just seeing those villains again gave me a sense of glee. And just rhapsody. This was my favorite episode of it, like I said, other than the very first episode of the new season, and the main attraction, which introduced a new character that I just fell in love and head over hooves for. I just utterly adore her. And she reminded me of a combination of Madonna, Adele, Sia, and Lady Gaga, oddly enough. But a true coloratura, like I said before, it would probably be Mariah Carey, because she sings these super, super high notes, and it's more like a controlled scream than anything else. Coloratura did sing some high notes, which, you know, the coloratura actually means color, and it's the overtones, the way the modulation of the voice actually occurs to reach those very lofty notes that are very difficult for a moderately voiced person like myself to get to. I can sing high notes, but not the ELAs. The ELAs are operatic in nature, and it takes someone of great talent and training to modulate the voice in such a way. It is really just a feat of nature and evolution. It's really incredible. But anyway, I'm not going to go into that, just because it's something that just amazes me and inspires me. This episode was very inspirational too, because the ending I just thought was the icing on the cake, and the song was just absolutely glorious. It was just a thing of beauty. It was very poetic. And I'm going to make a comparison here, because there's shows I really enjoy. Like, if you watch Scorpion, you know that the heroes, they're all geeks. They all have their own abilities and talents, and they're all different. And just like in My Little Pony, they all come from different walks of life and backgrounds and creeds and beliefs, and they all work together, especially the main six, and how they use their abilities to right wrongs and basically be the heroines of the day. And with Scorpion, it's the same thing, and they use their brains. And Doctor Who, of course, similar thing. Like I've mentioned before, he doesn't use violence. And the review I did on Heaven Sent, he uses his intellect, but it is so interesting. Just like with Twilight here, it's a good indicator of their vulnerability. They both mention that they don't know everything. The Doctor doesn't know everything. Even though he is a Time Lord and he's master of all space and time, he's limited, and so is Twilight in that respect. And she's still learning, and just the Doctor he's not a know-it-all. He's liable to make error just because of his corporal state. He's not. He's bound by that. There's only a certain amount of flexibility you can have in a human frame like ours. And that's basically all I have to say about that particular episode. Just the best of the season, and I'm so happy. And even seeing Dr. Hooves in the background, and I was wondering, why doesn't the Doctor do anything? He's the Doctor. He can fix it. I mean, somebody call a doctor? Yes, he's there. He can help. The Doctor is in. Chop, chop. Come on. It's just like you said in that episode. It was, it was just so funny. But it was just it was interesting to see how everything was resolved, and I think the only pony for the job was Twilight in and of herself, and just how she used her eloquence, I should say, her rebuttals and her arguments and her logic in her favor was exquisite. I felt, and I thought, yeah, she would make a great attorney, um, just because she can use a turn of phrase and wording, and her ability to be rational, to make a good argument, and it's perfect, I thought. And basically, that's all I have to say about that particular episode. So until next time, live long and prosper. Ciao, Judy.